Hola! Hi! In today's video, we are going to talk about the months of the year. We're going to learn the months of the year and the seasons of the year, the 4 seasons of the year. But before we get started with that, just in case you're here for the first time, I want you to know who I am and what I do. My name is Donna, and I help beginner Spanish learners who are planning a trip to a Spanish-speaking country or beginner Spanish learners who are looking to acquire a new skill be able to communicate with Spanish speakers. And I do that by teaching vocabulary, daily expressions, and other phrases in a fun and engaging way. If that sounds like something that you would enjoy, subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll know when I post a new video. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Bienvenidos a todos. So let's get started. With respect to the months of the year, a couple things you need to remember, and that is, unlike in English, in Spanish, the months of the year are not capitalized unless they appear at the beginning of a sentence. And also the months of the year, just like the days of the week, are all masculine. So the articles and adjectives are always going to be masculine. So now what I'll do is I'll give you the name of the month in English first, but then in Spanish, and then I will pause so that you can practice in Spanish. Vámonos a practicar. January, enero, enero. February, febrero, febrero. March, marzo, marzo. April, abril, abril. May, mayo, mayo. June, junio, junio. July, julio, julio. August, agosto, agosto. September, septiembre, septiembre. October, octubre, octubre. November, noviembre, noviembre. December, diciembre, diciembre. Vámonos otra vez. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Perfecto. Hagamos algunas frases. So let's now practice using those months in sentences. February is the shortest month of the year. Febrero es el mes más corto del año. Febrero es el mes más corto de año. Mi cumpleaños es en agosto. My birthday is in August. Mi cumpleaños es en agosto. In my city, there's a lot of snow in January. En mi ciudad, hay mucha nieve en enero. En mi ciudad, hay mucha nieve en enero. It is really hot in July. Hace mucho calor en julio. You can also use the demonstrative adjective este, which means this, when you're talking about a specific month. For example, this October, I'm going to Europe. Este octubre me voy a Europa. So practice the months and you will know them very, very quickly. Another way that you can practice the months is just break them down into kind of like chunks and maybe practice them 4 at a time and add on every 4 months until you have all 12, and you will know the months of the year very, very quickly. As a matter of fact, let's practice doing it in chunks right now. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril. Mayo, junio, julio, agosto. Septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Isn't that easy? You'll have it in no time. So now let's practice a few phrases using dates in Spanish. That way you can say when something in particular or specifically happens. One thing to remember when saying the date in Spanish, it's a little bit different than English. The day goes before the month. And the cardinal numbers are used, not the ordinal like we do in English. So if your birthday is on September 18th, in Spanish you would say el 18 de septiembre, 18 of September. So we're going to practice that. And I'm going to show you the formula for giving a date. And that is el plus the number plus de, which means of, and the month. Por ejemplo, September 18th is el 18 de septiembre. The 2nd of March, el 2 de marzo. So you can see you've got to put the L in front of the number, and then you have to use de before the month. El number de month. Por ejemplo, someone asks you, when is your birthday? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? In my case, my birthday is in August. I would say mi cumpleaños es el 26 de agosto. My birthday is August 26th. Mi cumpleaños es el 26 de agosto. My grandmother's birthday party is May 14th. La fiesta de cumpleaños de mi abuela es el 14 de mayo. My grandmother's birthday is May 14th. What about when you do something at the same time every year? How do you say that? So every July your family goes somewhere, or every December your family, or you do something. The way you express that, you can use a couple of words. You could use the word cada, which means every, or todo, which also means every. Practice them both, whichever one you like the most, use it. They're interchangeable. Por ejemplo, every July my family and I go to the beach. Cada julio mi familia y yo vamos a la playa. Cada julio mi familia y yo vamos a la playa. O puede decir, todo julio mi familia y yo vamos a la playa. Or every September, the kids go back to school. Todo septiembre los niños regresan a la escuela. Or you can say, cada septiembre los niños regresan a la escuela. Cada septiembre los niños regresan a la escuela. Let's say you want to say that you do something before a certain month or after a certain month. To say before, it's antes de. The word antes is before, and you have to use the preposition de in this context. Antes de. Or when something happens after a certain date, the word for after is después, and you also have to use the preposition de. Después de. Por ejemplo, I want to plant the flowers before July. Quiero plantar las flores antes de julio. Quiero plantar las flores antes de julio. Or, I'm going shopping after I take a nap or after I rest. Voy de compras después de descansar. Voy de compras después de descansar. When are you going to do something next month, like next July, next December? There are two ways you can express that. You can use the word próximo or que viene. They are also interchangeable. Practice them both, whichever one you like the most, use that one. Por ejemplo, next April, my father is coming to visit. El próximo abril, mi padre viene a visitar. El próximo abril, mi padre viene a visitar. Or you can say, el abril que viene, mi padre viene a visitar. El abril que viene, mi padre viene a visitar. This is something that I do all the time, unfortunately. Next month, I start the diet. El próximo mes, empiezo una dieta. Or I can say, el mes que viene. empiezo una dieta. El mes que viene, empiezo una dieta. And the last thing, when you want to express that you did something in the past, like last June, last December, the word is pasado. So for example, por ejemplo, last July, I went to Costa Rica. El junio pasado, fui a Costa Rica. So now we're going to learn the 4 seasons. Very easy. One thing that's a little bit different with the seasons, though, is that one of the seasons is feminine and the other 3 are masculine. So unlike the days of the week and the months of the year that are all masculine, you have 1 feminine season and 3 masculine seasons. Vámonos a practicar. Let's practice. Spring, la primavera. La is the feminine article for female nouns. So, la primavera. Summer, el verano. El verano. Fall or autumn, el otoño. El otoño. Winter, el invierno. El invierno. Let's practice that again. Spring, la primavera. Spring is feminine. La primavera. Summer, el verano. Summer is masculine. El verano. Fall or autumn, el otoño. El otoño. And winter, el invierno. El invierno. So let's practice a sentence that has a few things in it. I'm going to include the demonstrative adjective este, vocabulary año, also the season, and the date. So we can practice all of that in one sentence. In the United States this year, fall starts on September 23rd. En los Estados Unidos, este año, el otoño, empieza el 23 de septiembre. En los Estados Unidos, este año, el otoño empieza el 23 de septiembre. Now, in some places in the world, they've got 2 seasons. They've got the rainy or wet season and the dry season. So the way we express that is la estación lluviosa. La estación lluviosa. The dry season is la estación seca. La estación seca. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And also hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And share it with someone who you think would enjoy this video as well. And finally, if you've got any beginner things that you're interested in learning, leave them in the comments below. Deja los comentarios abajo. And I will see you soon. Nos vemos pronto. Ciao.